Alright guys, we're gonna look at NTE, Neverness to Everness characters. They just released recently a new trailer and they're having a containment test sign up, which started, May 15th. You guys should go pre-register for the game, and also there's a closed beta. There is a closed beta option as well. And hopefully I'm a lucky one and I could get into it. And let's first go off with Mint. We're just gonna go over their description and the ones that we have seen in the trailers that we know of. Mint, the Bureau of Anomaly Control. She's a rising star in the Bureau of Anomaly Control's Containment Unit 2. Mint is a living dictionary of people and places in Heathrow. Whether it's the stern finance expert from the General Affairs Office, the shaky-handed uncle from the staff canteen, the taciturn chief of the Boudoria, or the enthusiastic guide at the DSD Pop, Mint can chat with anyone, but only during off hours. You can talk about anything and everything with Mint, and she can keep up with any conversation, probably. Except for the results of the BAC containment safety exams. And this is one of her quotes, I guess. Yahoo! I'm Mint from Containment Unit 2. If you need any help, feel free to ask me. I cracked up a little bit right there. Okay, Mint. Yep, we saw her in one of the trailers there. And let's move on to the next character. Lacrimosa. Bureau. She's also in the Bureau of Anomaly Control. I saw it with my very own eyes. I swear, the girl just lifted up the vending machine, gave the machine a good shake and took all the tomato jelly that came out. Isn't she just a bit out of touch with how vending machines work? Why didn't you help her out? That I wouldn't dare to. She's one of those enigmatics from the ETD. I might end up like the vending machine for all you know. Lacrimosa carrying an armful of tomato jelly with her lets out a squeeze in front of the now empty tomato 100 vending machine. So it sounds like it was somebody else that was telling about her. And this is one of her quotes. Tomatoes. Lacrimosa like tomatoes. One day, Lacrimosa will wake up from a tomato bed and live life in a tomato castle. So she speaks in third person, or speaks of herself. She names herself and says it. She doesn't say I like tomatoes. Okay, cool. But we saw her in the new trailer as well. She's pretty cool. She can turn into like a little bat or something. And next is Fadia. She's also in the Bureau of Anomaly Control. Even among the enigmatics, man, that's such a hard word to say, of ETD, that free spirit named Fadia is one of the greater menaces that leaves most colleagues at a loss. So the order came. We grouped with the ETD-4. I reminded her that command wanted no casualties in this mission. She just smiled and told me to close my eyes. Right, that was a beautiful smile, but I swear I wasn't looking forward to anything. That ain't the point, alright? Anyways, the new thing I know, something pressed against my lips. I opened my eyes to witness the taker of my first kiss, and it was the oddity we were just chasing after in the sewers. My first kiss, oddity from the sewers. We be thankful that she had the leisure to play around with your poor, disarrayed souls. For when a worthy prey enters her hunting grounds, bring me pain, show me. So it sounds like it is somebody else talking as well. And then oddity, I guess that's what they're called, anomalies or something. Or they must have another name, oddities then. But it's like the yokais. Cool. And this is a quote from her. Endless desires, never sated. This is the curse that binds you, me, and all of humanity. Cool. Well, she's the mommy though. You can clearly tell. She's probably the leader of the group. Or captain of the group or something. And Nanali. She's in a different faction. Eben Antique Shop. Okay. The star attraction of the antique shop, Eben. The most renowned family head in the Bridge District. And a rising star Esper in Heathrow. Steadfast and dignified, generous and kind, wise and calm. Nanali, I wonder if that's how you say it. Nanali. Yeah, we'll say Nanali. Nanali has participated in numerous major anomaly containment and nullification operations, including Danzaburo's Revenge, Fluffy Demon King Showdown, and the V-Class Wrath GR Cloud Crisis. With her signature move, the Colossus Ultimate Death Shadow Nether Punch, she sweeps through all opponents undefeated. 1,000 fawns per comment. Delete this. I'm guessing this is like a car right here though. So we'll definitely be racing, I know that. I'm excited because the new trailer did show an 8.6 and a GTR racing down like Mount Akina or something. And this is one of her quotes. Allow me to introduce myself. I, Nanali Colossus, am the Ichi Daime of the greatest family in the future of Heathrow, the Colossus. That's so hard to say, Colossus. Alright, and we have one more character here, guys. Sakiri. She's also in the Ebon Antique Shop. First, don't feed random things to Kiromaru. Second, don't look down on people. Third, don't open the third shelf in the fridge. Sakiri, the rule maker for the fridge sticky notes at the antique shop. Eben. Although, to this day, those who actually follow those rules are few and far between. If you anger Sakiri, beware of her anomaly hammer named Kiromaru. And don't get too close. Eben Antique Shop is not liable for anything swallowed or for any bitten butts. Okay? So she has like a little pet, or a yokai she can summon, or Esper, I guess. Since going back to her, they talk about an Esper, so I guess these might be Espers and not actually yokais. But let's see, one of her quotes. Empty bottle? What, milk bottle? You must be mistaken. Only Kiromaru can stomach something that smells so strange. Alright, that looks like it's all the characters, but there are some new ones that they showed. This one is Hotori. And this is how she looks. She's the girl with the umbrella, or the lady with the umbrella, but damn. Yes, I like me a lady in a kimono, huh? But let's read what they have to say about her. To find the perfect antique, one needs not only the sharp eye to spot treasures at a glance, but also the boldness to bargain, the decisiveness to push the price down to the seller's limit, and the determination to stand firm on the deal without backing down. These are the essential qualities of a successful antique shop owner. And this is one of her quotes. Oh my. You sure drive a hard bargain. Are you? Alright then, 90% off it is. Let's call it a deal between friends. Alright. Nice film roll. Hotori. The wheel of fortune has turned, and it's about time fortune favored us. Awesome. I am excited for her. I want this character, Hotori, for sure. And here's another one, Taigero. And he just says a bunch of Taigero, and this is what he says. Great, you sound like a reliable one. Let's recruit you as my assistant before Sakiri and Nanali get back. And he also says it, this is all he says, but then this is the translation. So, hope Tagero's secret stash doesn't get found next time. Wish Tagero could have a love story to remember. Meet the exceptional Tagero, a gentle and a lovable oddity. Harmless to all, he's a 3-time winner of Eben's Best Restorer, a title well-earned and well-deserved. Fully aware of his position at the bottom of Eben's food chain, Tagero sometimes entertains a few small schemes. Great. You sound like a reliable one. Let's recruit you as my assistant before Sakiri and Nanali get back. But I guess we can try and say this. Tagero, 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 Tagero. Only to be respectfully turned down because he's recruiting us and we turn him down, okay? But Tagero is, he's a robot, I guess. He must have got hit. Oh, wait, he's got a shark tail or something? What is he? He is some kind of animal, and he must have got decapitated, and they transferred his brains or something over to this television and kept him alive, I guess. I don't know. But okay, pretty neat. And there are also some characters here that we saw in the trailer, and I thought this was going to be us. There's a male and female version, unless this is a different character. Let me see. Do they not look the same? Yeah, that looks like the protagonist, so male and female, but their name is Zero then. I hope both of their names are Zero then. And it'll make it feel like Honkai Impact 3rd, you know, has Kiana, or it'll make it feel more more investing into a main character and progressing them and developing them. It'll feel better. I like it. I'll hope their name is Zero, although they might change, or hopefully they do say Zero in the game, but then our name will be, you know, get some W. And yeah, so Zero is likely going to be, oh yeah, this is on a different website, and I had to try to find other characters that they showed in the trailers and the new trailers. Zero is likely going, so this is what they're saying. This is not one of these descriptions from the official NTE website, so I'm just going to read what they wrote though. Zero is likely going to be one of the protagonist characters of Neverness to Everness. She was first properly revealed during the NTE gameplay trailer, which had her and the above three in a party, which was Mint, Sakiri, and Nanali. The name Zero is just a literal translation of the Chinese name for the character in the gameplay trailer, and it may change in the future or take the name input by the player. Yep, so by the player, yep. So hopefully in the game they do say Zero though, but then of course we just have our name over it. And there's also the driver chick that was driving us around in the trailer, Miss Ju Yuan. That might be how you say it, Miss Ju Yuan. She was revealed in the trailer as well. Yes, the developer in the trailer mentioned that players can be lucky and hitch a ride with Miss Ju Yuan and experience her driving skills during urgent deliveries. Okay, so I wonder if it's deliveries like delivering food, delivering stuff quests, or delivering us to go fight anomalies or something like that. This hints that Ji Yuan is a type of transporter or delivery specialist, which likely includes espers as well as anomaly locations. Oh, yep. See, there you go. And there's also this pink hair girl they showed in the trailer with her. I think they did. Yes. Right here. We don't know her name yet, but she is carrying a yarn ball. Yep. And she was riding in Miss Ju Yuan's card. Alright, she also has a set of headphones around her neck, hinting that she likes listening to music. So it's too bad we don't know their names yet. It's just pink-haired girl. Yep. And then there's also this wing girl, and they show her in Miss Ju Yuan's in the car as well. But I believe she was the one that was riding the motorcycle. Yep. She appeared alongside Miss Ju Yuan and pink-haired girl riding in the back seat. She has some very distinct features: white hair, silverish eyes, and literal wings like an angel. Another notable fact showcased about her was that she rides a motorcycle. Yep, see? Now whether that is going to be a character-specific vehicle or not is yet to be seen. I believe we might be able to ride motorcycles, cars, mopeds, maybe scooters too. Who knows? Scooters or bikes? I don't know though. It might just be motorcycles and cars. And let's see, there are some more characters they showed. The silver-haired man, we don't know, but he looks pretty cool. But I did mention in my previous video saying that he looks like a character from Tower of Fantasy, the male electric power user. Yep, can't remember his name though. The silver-haired man was accompanying the purple-haired woman and the ice cream girl. He had green eyes and a handsome face, and was wearing a kind of white uniform. He only featured for a few seconds in the trailer, dragging the ice cream girl away. He is likely part of the same faction or team as the purple-haired girl or woman and the ice cream girl. And he is also in the new trailer as well, and it shows him facing off against like 24 of the anomalies, which was, he looked pretty cool. He had like some red powers or something, unless there was just the mist in the air. And they also showed this guy as well, the guy with glasses. The guy with glasses, the only other male character showcased in the trailer. He was wearing a red shirt with a white coat, which also looked to be sort of a uniform. The man also carries a staff which can turn into a rifle, which is pretty cool. The guy with glasses has a sophisticated look and is likely part of the Ebon Antique Shop as well. Okay, cool. Yep. And I think that's all the characters that has description, because the new trailer just showed revisions of character models and introduced new characters. So this lady here with a crow-like hat, and then this lady here. I have a feeling this lady here, oh whoops, might just be Miss Yu Yun, but I don't know. It might be a new character model or as a new character. And they showed this character before as well, I believe, but then, yep, she's probably like an agent, an assassin or something. And this is the One Wing girl. And they showed this girl that looks like Acheron, but I guess she might be cooler. And this is Hotori and Mint, and the two protagonists that I just showed, they both might just be called Zero. And yeah, a motorcycle and a car, and that pretty much wraps it up. I'm pretty excited. You guys should go sign up on the official NTE page, nteperfectworld.com, and they are from Hada Studios as well, or Hada Studios was the smaller developer company, and Perfect World is the mother company. Yep, it started May 15th, and it might end in a week or two for beta testing. So here, let's go over to it right quick. You guys can just go, let me turn the music off right there, pre-register, and after email there, we're gonna have to crop that out. All right. You just click on join beta, and then you join beta with your email. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. For those excited for Neverness to Everness, type in NTE. That means you made it to the very end of the video. I appreciate you. Follow or subscribe and like the video, and type in NTE. Alright, let's go get some.